the mammies. Man, and his song gotta be the mammies. Come on. Now, what is doing? There you go. Uh-oh. I didn't know I had 4 or 5. Let's see. Okay, so first we're gonna swatch. And then I'm going to sculpt. So let's see. I need these little swatch dots. Swatch dots. Let's get them together. We'll put that there. We'll put this there, and this there, and like this. And let's see here. And I need some monomer. Okay. Monomer. Oh wait, what about not polishing monomers? Let's use it. Oh, it's got a little stopper. That's pretty neat. It won't leak at all. There you go. Oh, that was hard. That's pretty. Hola! Can you hear me? Let me make sure my volume is up on that phone, down on this one. Hola! I'm gonna swatch these not polished acrylics. See, I cannot with you. I cannot. I'm gonna swatch these not polished acrylics, and then we're gonna scope my left hand with my right hand, with my dominant hand. I'm gonna do a pop-off method, of course, and I'm gonna try this new not polished liquid monomer EMA that I bought. Since I'm swatching their products, try their monomer and see how everything just flow together. And we're gonna swatch them on swatch dots because I don't want to have to do a whole lot. So I want to kind of get into the sculpting. Hey, honey. Can you hear me good, honey? Okay, so the first one is coconut cream. So we are going to look at these. So I got the chocolate collection. Yep, that's your favorite word. Yep. Oh. Oh, my tank. She. Oh, you. Hopefully. Morta. We love you, Morta. She's like, girl, turn on the cartoons. Okay, so I'm going to swatch these. And we're going to use a swatch dot. We're going to use swatch dots and swatch them on the top of the cap. That way we just can kind of see what they look like and how they swatch. Because, yeah, I was not trying to do a whole lot. I was tired. Yo, mister at work. My mister in the live. Let's see here. Well, thank y'all for joining me on this live. This live. Did I get it off? I don't know if I still got the sticky on there or not. Let's see. Oh, okay. It came off. Alright, so I had to see what's going on here. Alright. So, like I always say, when you start, when you want to use acrylics and things like that, you want to stir the powder with a stir stick or some type of stir stick just to mix up the pigment and whatever that's in the product, the pigment and the powder. Let's say that. Pigment and the powder. That way, and you know, with not polished, you don't expect you're going to get anything other than perfection with their acrylics. So, but you still want to put it into practice, you know. So I'm going to use my Pana 8S brush today to do the swatching and to do my sculpted nails. So let's go ahead and swatch and see how this polymerized so quickly. And you can see it's kind of, I should have kept a little bit more monomer in the brush. Wait, can you see me? Wait, where am I at? Okay, here I am. I'm sorry. Couldn't figure out where I was at. So, my camera is at the top. Okay. Using my camera facing the other direction. So we're going to go ahead and swatch. Put that on the swatch dot. and I let it sit too long on the brush. So let's see here. But see how smooth this product is? That's why everybody loves this product. It has a very nice consistency. It gives you exactly what you need it to give. Oh, I should have never did that. That was crazy of me. I'm trying to keep my top from not looking too bad. But, oh well. Okay, so that's the color here. Let me pull this back some so I'll be up under my camera. Now, okay. So this is the color of, what is this one? Is coconut cream. So that's coconut cream. Why did I put that in there? I'm losing my mind. I should have went back to bed. Thank you, Erica. Self, you be so kind to hit that like button for me, please, sir. Thank you. My husband always forget that. Okay, so that's that color, and it's pretty. Very beautiful color. Okay. Alright, and so then we're going to swatch peanut butter mousse. I'm just going to shake these up so I don't have to worry about the stir stick. But you either can shake your containers or you can stir them. The good thing about these containers is they're not overflowing and too full. They just the right enough powder so you can move the acrylics around in the I did that before and I don't need to do that. Let me put that back on there. Okay, I did that before and I had an issue, so let's not do that. Okay, let me find another swatch dot. Yes, back to bed. No back to bed now. But I should have went on back to bed. We ate some hash browns and some strips of bacon with some toast. And oh my goodness. Ugh, got me wanting to go back to sleep. Okay. Put that one up here. Alright, so this one is peanut butter mousse. I know, I've been trying to get to seeing these treasures. And I stuck these in a drawer. And I said I'm going to do, I was going to sculpt my nails today. I wanted to show sculpting on live. Because, you know, recording is fun, but you have to do so much editing, and then the camera might lose storage because the storage you need. So why not do it live, right? So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so I'm just gonna pushing the air out of the brush, and I'm gonna tap the brush here halfway so I can pick up a nice bead. And I'm just gonna go in the powder 45-degree angle, and I'm gonna give it 2 dabs. 2 dabs in the powder and wait for it to polymerize. And the good thing about not polish is it allows you to work with it. It's a very beautiful, creamy consistency, and it's very beginner friendly, so you're able to work with it. Even the beginner can work with this powder. And in advance. So yeah, they have a great consistency. That's why so many people love their product. And look at that. It looks like a peanut butter mousse. Don't it? Such beauty. Very beautiful. Very nice. So, we'll probably use that. I don't know yet. I might use that one though. I'm going to put them all out so I can decide which one I want to swatch with. Want to use today. Hey, Biscuit, no problem. I know you at work, love. You don't got to apologize. A lot of people probably at work. So it's okay. I just wanted to get on here. And because, yeah. Just because. I just wanted to get on here. And no rhyme or reason. But I'm swatching right now. I'm taking the time to swatch my not polished chocolate collection. And I'm just using them on the swatch dot. I'm just swatching them on the swatch dot right now. And then I'm going to sculpt my nails. That's why I'm doing it on the swatch dot. Oh no. So we don't be here all day. But we still probably will because Jeannie just crazy. I'm trying. I should have had the swatch dots already on the jars. So I swatched the coconut cream already. Then I swatched peanut butter mousse. And now we're getting ready to swatch sea salt caramel. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to shake it up just to move the powder around. And then I'm going to tap it. Okay. And I am using my not polished monomer, EMA monomer, to do the swatching. So I'm using all not polished products to do the swatching. Okay. Alright. 1, 2. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so can't find my camera today. There it go. I don't know what's wrong with me. I turned my phone the wrong way. And now I'm having a problem keeping up where my camera is. Up under here, where I need to be. Okay, so this is sea salt caramel. And it's just a more of a darker tone than this coconut cream here. It's more on the browner side, but like a very, very tan color. And you see I'm getting it all over the top and not the swatch dot itself. But I'm just going to move it around just until it starts to firm up a little bit. And that's what I love about not polished products. It gives you time to work with it. Because somebody like me who don't dabble in acrylics all the time, she needs the time. Okay, so I'm going to clean my brush. And I don't have too much powder in my brush. I do see where I have a little bit of powder stuck in the brush. So I'm just going to take my, what is this called? Tweezers. And I'm just going to push. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Hold on one second. Let me move something. Okay, let me move here. And let's move the monomer up here. Okay, so now I'm going to take, this is perfect. Now I'm going to take my brush. And I'm just going to take this tweezers. And I'm just pushing that acrylic out of my brush hairs. So I can make sure that the brush don't stay stuck. Oh no, the odor isn't loud. So I just closed the door. More said time to eat. Time to eat, Grandma. I just closed the door because I don't want the monomer smell, if it was loud, to get in the house. But Biscuit, this is not loud at all. Not loud at all. It's I hardly can smell it. And I actually have, you know, the ventilated system, like, you know, got my windows up, I got my humidifiers going, I got a candle burning, but this don't smell loud at all. I don't even have on a mask. That's how loud it's not loud at all. It's worth the purchase, and I think I want to buy some more because it's worth that money. It's worth paying for a bigger gallon if I, you know, whatever the cost is going to be, because I can't smell it at all. It's not a loud odor at all. And I think a lot of people have talked about their monomer not being loud, and it's not. All right, I just got the door shut, honey. I'm sorry, just because I just didn't want it in the house if it was loud. But it's a habit. Yep, it's out of habit. Yep. Okay, so, but if you want me to open the door, honey, you can come open the door. Pecan Crunch is the next one we're gonna swatch. Yeah, the drops probably will really, you won't smell anything at all because yeah, it's not loud at all. And I actually have a Mia Secret monomer sitting on my desk, and I think I can't even smell it because it's in a container, but I can't really smell this monomer, and ain't nothing wrong with my nose. I can smell real good as self. So yeah, I don't know. It must just not be a loud monomer, not loud smelling, which is a great thing. You could tell because it's not so dark. You could tell by looking at it. See how clear it looked? I think when the monomer looks really, really purplish and dark, it has a smell. Oh no, baby, you did good. Thank you. I wasn't looking up, so thank you for answering. Um, but it's not that dark in color. I think I find it when it's dark in color, like this Mia Secret here. What was Mia Secret? Mia Secret, how dark and purple it is in color. I think the darker the color, the louder the smell for the monomer. But when it's this light, the color's so light, you can't really smell it. Alright, so let's swatch this Pecan Crunch. My brush, I need to trim the hairs on my brush. I love this brush, and I'm not trying to get rid of it either. I need to get my Kiara Sky brush. This is so pretty. Look how chocolatey that is. That's Pecan Crunch. Very, very gorgeous. I can't tell which one I want to use. Might have to use a few of them. But I'm sculpting. And when you're sculpting, you really want to focus on perfecting the application when sculpting. And not trying to do too much fancy stuff in sculpting. Because you're really just working on the application until you get that down pat. So, yeah. Alright, so this one is double fudge. Child, this make you want to go get you a chocolate candy bar. Talking about all the chocolate. Yes. Sounds so scrumptious. Okay. I'm trying to find ways to not have to just be using swatch sticks all the time until I can afford to buy more smaller ones, because I only have the either the stiletto or the coffin, and they so long. It's like you only want to use them when you just it's a must that you use them. You know, it's not like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like fooling with no big swatch today. Okay. Alright. Look how beautiful and gorgeous that is. Just look like chocolate. This one is double fudge. This vegan that doesn't know she a vegan. You a mess. Them of the vegan that don't know she a vegan to get in the way. Oh God, look at that one, guys. Oh, make me want some chocolate. I think one of the reasons why I never did open up this set yet is because I be wanting some chocolate. I might have to send Seth to the stove. Okay, I'm gonna keep that box. I just ain't putting the acrylics back in there. Nope, nope, nope. They gonna go in the drawer. Okay, and then this one is chocolate espresso. We're gonna go ahead and shake it up a little bit. Yeah, I know it's true. You know they don't know nothing about that. They didn't know you tell them they only can eat certain things, and they just eat, and their body become used to what they eating. But food is food for a little one. When they 1, 2, 3, they not old enough to understand, even up to 6. Food is food for them. They like, what are you talking about? I can't eat that. It's food. I can eat it. And it's sweet. That's why, they always, that's why I think her mom is the way she is, because she know I used to be that way with Diamond. If you don't give them forms of sugar, they won't know what it is. They'll eat what you give them, and that's what they'll like. Soon as they get a taste for something outside of what they're not supposed to eat, and they like it, you messed up. You messed up. Me and Seth know, because we messed up with Shadami. She used to be eating healthy and eating all the vegetables and everything. And when she got older, she made it up in her mind she wasn't eating certain vegetables. She don't like it. And yeah. Now we still trying to make her, let her know you do like it. You gonna eat it. Alright, look at that one, guys. And this is what? Double espresso, I said. I gotta look at the box again. Hold on. Hold on, people. Chocolate espresso. Chocolate. Chocolate espresso. Alright, so we got chocolate espresso here. So. Okay. Alright. Look how chocolatey that one is. Ooh. 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 Look at that. Yummy, yummy. Yes. Look at that. I like a lot. Alright, so let's decide on which one I'm going to use for sculpting. So I'm going to let y'all pick. You pick what color I use. Or I can use, let's see, 6 colors. And I can use 5 colors. 5. I got 5 fingers. I definitely know I want to use this one. And I definitely know I want to use this one. But I need to pick between the coconut cream and sea salt caramel. So coconut cream or sea salt caramel. Erica, Biscuit, Seth. Hey Sandra. He said you drink a juice and cup of your soda. Tell me which one y'all think, because I want to do all these 4, but I need to decide between coconut cream and sea salt caramel for the 5th. Too many options. Nope, this is the only 2 options, honey. Either coconut cream or sea salt caramel. Sea salt caramel is more on the nude side, and coconut cream is more on the milky white almondy side. Sea salt caramel, okay. Alright, so we'll put the coconut cream to the side, and we'll do 5. We'll use all 5 of these to do 5 fingers. Hey, Barbara. I'm sorry, Barbara. Barbie. I was trying to say your name, Barbie, and what I say, Barbara. Okay. I'm going to put just a little bit more monomer in here in my damping dish. Guys, I got me a new damping dish. But, you know, I don't understand what it is about people buying something new. When you buy something new, you want to use it. You just kind of want to look at it. I don't understand that about me. I do it a lot. So I bought me a new damping dish. I'm going to show y'all my new damping dish. I've been wanting this style damping dish for quite some time. And I bought it. And now I don't want to use it. Because it's too pretty. It's so pretty, I don't want to use it. And got the lid and everything. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's just amazing. And then the bottom have the prongs, so it'll sit on the desk and not rock. Isn't that nice? I love it. And I keep it in the box it came in. I gotta use it though. I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out when I don't know when I'm gonna bring it out, but I'll use it eventually. It's one of those, I don't want to use it, it's too pretty. Okay, we're gonna do the peel off method. So when I use the UNT pops it off way too fast. So I'm gonna try doing the cuticle oil and the top coat method for this application. Only because I don't want them to pop off, just like wiggle itself off so quickly. So let's do cuticle oil. It's a show. Yes, it's a showpiece. It ain't for to be used. It's just for people to look at. Don't tell my husband I said that. Oh, he in here. I forgot. Cause he be like, you always buying something, and it's just a showpiece. What you need anything else to show for? You show it. Everybody can see everything. Now, I'm gonna use this top coat here, and then you don't see me going back in the bottle because I have to wipe this brush down. This is my favorite top coat. I have a refillable bottle for this Cooper, so it's my favorite in the world right now. Okay, so let's put this in the light for 60 seconds and cure that top coat. And then we are going to, now when using nail forms, guys, you do your regular prep. For those of you that's ever used forms before, you know you're going to do your regular prep if you want these to last. So you're going to make sure you do a good prep on your natural nail. You're going to clean up any old tissue, which is the cuticle, dead tissue off the nail plate. You want to dehydrate the nail properly and then put the form on. And then after you put the form on, then you put your primer on. You don't want to dehydrate and prime the nail before placing the form on the nail. Okay. That'll become a knick-knack, right, Barbara? And I tell you, my husband probably look in this room and say, she got enough knick-knacks. Okay, so I am going to take my form, and I think I've done this before, maybe even on live. But guys, when I went to school, applying nail forms was one of the reasons I really wanted to go to school, because I was just so awed by, in awe of people who could create a nail just using nail forms. And I was so intimidated. I was intimidated by it as well. because I'm like, I'll never get that. I can't do it. But how wrong was I? Okay, so I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to stick that tab there, and then I am going to allow these wings. I'm sorry, guys, I'm all out of the camera. I'm going to allow these wings to meet, and then I'm going to leave this open here. Now, if you had a high hyponychium, then you don't need this tab that I stuck up under here. You don't need that. So you'll put that further up on the nail form. I don't have much of a nail because I took my old nails off. So I am going to start with my pinky, and I am going to tuck the form. Let me pull up some. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to tuck the form underneath the nail, and then I'm going to rock the form up the nail. Okay? So now I'm going to close here. I want to make sure that it's straight down the center of the nail. I want to make sure that my free edge, my side walls are all lined up. And then I'm going to pinch these wings together, just like so. And then I'm going to rock this up, making sure that's secure. And then I'm going to pinch all of this together, just like so. Okay? Now, you can do all your forms at one time, or you can do them one at a time. I like to do my forms one at a time, instead of doing them all at one time, if that makes sense. Okay? Let me grab this light right here, y'all. Because my other, I need to charge my, my stand where my phone is on. So I'm going to grab the Melody Susie 2-in-1 lamp, so I can have some extra lighting for you guys. Alright, so I'm going to use the sea salt caramel first to do the sculpting on this nail form. Okay, Barbara, that's fine. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure all the bubbles are out of my monomer, out of my brush, and out of so I don't have bubbles in the monomer. Now, when I learned to sculpt in school, I know that I don't need a big bead for my small little pinky, because I have a very tiny pinky, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Ever since I changed my desk, I always feel like my lighting is so freaking poor. Okay. Alright. So, I am going to take the top of my monomer dish, and I'm going to stick my hand here so I can prop it on something. Okay. Ooh, I about lost the powder. I would have been mad. Okay, now there we go. Alright. Okay, so now I'm just going to, and you always want to make sure the form is secure up under the nail plate, because if it's not secure, the tip will break. Okay, so you want to make sure it's got some security under that. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to take a small bead here, and I'm going to let this bead polymerize a little bit. And because not polished products is so runny, I'm just going to take I'm going to take the back of my brush, and I'm just going to take some of that liquid off of that brush. I'm going to start where the free edge is, and I'm going to just push up here on the sides, forming the free edge of the nail. Okay, so let's turn it so I can see what I'm doing. And you could tell that I'm not sure if this is gonna work because my nails are so short, but we're gonna try to make it work. Okay. And then you have your indicators, your markers here on your nail form where you can decide how long you want your nail. So I just wanted to form the free edge first. Now I'm going to form the extension of the nail, how far I want it to go up, okay? So I'm going to get 2. And I think I'm going to try to go up to maybe, and you have to chase it. And you got to make sure you chase it. Clean it up. Blend it in. And that's the one thing about not polish. It, yeah, the chasing. And trying to form a nail. And usually I don't have my nails this long, but I'm going to try this time to have it this long. When I do forms, I'm going to go to a 5. I think 5 is good for me. And we just doing this. I'm still in practice. So, guys, you can take it at will, however you feel. If you know better, do better. You can even leave a few pointers for me in the comment section. I'll be glad to have it. Now, one pointer you can do when working with sculpted nails, and I'll do, is you can take a little bit of acetone and drop it into your monomer. If you have a slow setting acrylic like I do right now, drop a few dabs in your monomer and it'll speed up the drying time for your acrylic, okay? Especially if you're a person who, you know, work fast. Okay? And then see how it allows the monomer, the bead to sit there. That's what you want. Okay? Let's see. Let's go here and let's clean up these edges. If I get out of camera, y'all, I'm sorry. And I have not seen the chat. Anybody came in I didn't see, I'm sorry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just going to play with these not polished chocolate collection and form 5 nails with some nail forms. Okay. Alright. And see, my little nails so tiny. This is the only thing about my nails I don't like is they so little. They so tiny. Especially my pinky. It's a size, I think a 8 or, no, it's not an 8. It's a 9. And sometimes a 10, depends on the press on. Okay, so I'm going to drain some of the liquid out because I'm getting closer to the cuticle area. And I'm going to take that bead and I'm going to push it around here to the cuticle area. And you can build your apex. And with these nudes, because I'm using the nudes, I'm going to build the nail with it. I'm not going to worry about building the nail with some clear. But if you was using colored acrylic, then you want to make sure you just lay the foundation on the nail and not too much worry about building the nail. Use your clear to build your nail, okay? Okay. Alright, let me look at the nail this way, and I can get a little bit more structure on the nail. So I'm going to go get a little bit more, just a little bit. I'm going to pull all the monomer out of my brush, and I'm just going to get just one bead, one small bead, because I don't need a big bead for my little small fingers. Hey, Lena! Okay. Alright, now I'm just going to pat it in place. I'm going to pat to get whatever structure I'm trying to get. And it's good if you could look at your hand in all directions. You should. But, you know, when I'm doing my own nails, it's kind of hard for me to look at it in every direction, especially if I'm on camera. Now, when I'm off camera, I can take all the time I like. But when I'm on camera, it's kind of not as easy. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to look at the nail from here, this angle, and I'm going to see things that I want to perfect before I let it start to dry. Like here. Oh, God. Let me see if I can get in here. Like right here, I want to perfect and clean that up a little bit. So, let's do that. I'm going to have to charge this thing today. I don't even know what the thing is. I can put it in now, but I got to find it. And I don't want to take the time out to do that. Babe, can you come here? Okay. Honey, look in this drawer and see if you can find me the charger that go to this stand. It's going to be in this top drawer, I think. Please. And thank you. Let's see, I think it's this one, maybe? Maybe it's this one. Check to see which one this one will plug into. I can't remember. One of these plug for the Melody Susie light that I'm using. And the other one is for this. Here. It's a plug back here. Now, when you're doing forms, your shaping is going to come really when you take the form off and you get ready to start shaping the nail. But you kind of want to structure the nail with the forms as much as you can, because you don't want to have to. Now, when I become very good at what I'm doing, then I'll be able to not have to worry about shaping too much. Yeah, just plug it in there for me. Thank you. Thanks, my love. Let me see if this light gonna work. Let's see. It's kind of dead, but it's a little bit more light than it was. Thanks. I'm doing good, sis. How are you? Alright, so let's see. Alright, so I think we got this one good and structured. So we'll move on to the next one. We'll let that dry. I don't like to take the form off until I know the nail is completely dry. So that nail was formed with sea salt caramel. Yep, sea salt caramel. So now we're going to move to peanut butter mousse. So let's form the next nail with peanut butter mousse. And let me just clean the brush to keep its shape. Okay. Alright. So now I'm going to get another form. I'm going to do the same thing with my form. I'm going to fold it in half and go down the center line here so I can make sure that I'm getting the proper structure of my nail. Okay, take this little tab here, put it here, and we're going to work on this, the ring finger. Okay, right, so let's go here. Thank y'all for joining me. I know y'all probably got things to do. Most of you probably at work. I appreciate you taking the time out to join me on this live. Thanks so much. It means a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to take the form and I am going to line it up with my natural nail here. And you can see, you push it in, you're going to feel that form, that paper, in that form on that hand. So I want to make sure it's straight. Okay. Alright. So this little hand and finger of mine, y'all, is crooked. So if it look crooked, it's because my finger is crooked. Oh, look at these little grandma hands. Okay, so I want to go to 5. So we're going to pinch it. Pinch it. Alright. Okay. So we're going to use peanut butter mousse to form this nail. Put that against there like that. Maybe it'll stay up. Okay. Alright. Can we see? You see good? Everything good? Okay, y'all can see good? Alright. So we're going to... This finger just a little bit slightly bigger. It's not going to be cringy. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit more on my brush this time because this finger is a little bit bigger than my pinky, of course. So I'm going to let this sit and polymerize for just a second. And you see it's done polymerized very quickly. I'm going to drain some of the liquid out because remember I put the acetone in my monomer, so we shouldn't get it running as much. And then I'm going to spread this out so I can create my free edge. So I want my natural nail and the free edge of the form to meet so we can build that structure. That's the most important structure when building a nail on a form. You want to have that because if it don't meet, when you take the form off, it's going to take that top part of that tip with it. Okay? So you want to make sure that that is always done. Okay? And also when you do it with the step number 1, when you do it that way, you help building your apex as well when you go to finish out the rest. So you help building the apex as you build the structure here in your at your free edge, where your free edge and your natural nail meet. Okay? I'm sorry guys if I'm not in the camera, please forgive me. I'm trying to stay in the camera and film at the same time. It's so hard when you're doing your own nails to stay in frame. Okay. Let's see. And I should have took some of the liquid out of this bead here, but I didn't. So we're going to chase it. But it's okay. We're going to chase it. It's okay to chase. long as you chase it and clean it up, okay? So it don't form wonky and crazy as you trying to form your nail, okay? It's okay. If you gotta chase the bead, it's alright. Okay. And I was so excited when I did my first sculpted nail on the little practice fingers in class. Oh, I thought I had did something, y'all. I was so excited about it. And my teacher, you know, they come around. If you ever been in nail school, your instructor come around and give you your, you know, highs and lows of what you did great and what you could do better. And she said, "Oh, you did such a good job. I would just do X, Y, Z." I can't remember what she said. It wasn't perfect, but it was perfect to me. So, yeah. So, yeah, I was just thrilled that I even accomplished it, because that was one of the goals in school, is to walk out and be able to use nail forms to sculpt my own nails. So, that was an accomplishment for me. I'm gonna have to change my brush, because this brush got wild hairs everywhere. I'm gonna have to trim it. It's messing with my acrylic. I'll probably change it out after this one. This look like peanut butter too, which I can't eat peanut butter. I'm allergic. But this do look like peanut butter. Alright, let's go. Now let me do something right quick, guys. I want to change out my brush. It's this one. Let that one drip. So I use this one. Yep. Alright, let's use the Kiara Scott brush. Let's see if I can get my brush formed right. Look like I have something in it. I think I'll be cleaning my brushes good. And it ain't till you get ready to use it again you realize you didn't. I can feel acrylic right here. Hey, Nene. Okay, let me grab, let's take these off here, and let me grab some clean paper towels, cut up little towelettes that I like to keep in my little thing here. to contain the monomer and contain monomer getting all over my skin. Okay. All right. Okay, we're back. So I'm going to clean this up. Okay. So I had to change out my brush. We're going to go with TheNailJeanieSC. And this is a number 12. I'm not used to using a brush this big in size, but we're going to do the best we can with what I got. Because I really do like my TheNailJeanieSC brush. I'm just not used to using a brush this size. It's a very nice brush to use, though. Okay. And I can already look and see this one's going to be wonky, but we're going to fix it. Okay. Let's push the acrylic to the side walls and at the cuticle area. And let's get any acrylic that's running, overflowing on the skin. Let's not let that happen. And then let's smooth and blend. Smooth and blend. Okay. And y'all know how acrylic is like riding bikes. You know how to do it. You just got to get used to it. You got to pick up that same speed and energy. When you riding a bike, you kind of still wobbly when you first start riding it because you haven't rode it in a long time. Then when you get the hang of it, it's like a go. Well, that's how I am with acrylic. It's wobbly and wonky when I first start out. But then once I get the hang of it, it's a go. Okay? So bear with me. The application ain't perfect, but the process will be nice, and hope you all can learn something. If you don't know how to sculpt, hopefully it'll give you the gunk to try. To at least try. You don't know what you can really do until you try it. And everything is worth a shot. Everything. And I try every genre of nails every chance I get. And I try not to be intimidated or fearful. I just probably just trying to do a go at it. Because the intimidation part of this is over. It became over in school. For me. Hey Jen, how are you? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't get notifications to some of the people I'm subscribed to and been subscribed to for a very long time. I've noticed that my notifications are not coming on. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. I might have to unsubscribe and subscribe back to them just to fix it. I don't know. But yeah, YouTube playing. But it's all good. You're here now. Thank you for joining. If y'all have not checked out Get Nails _ by Jen, check her channel out. She do a lot of tutorials. Very informative. I love her style of doing nails and how she educates as she does nails. So if you're looking for education in nails, she does an amazing job as well with educating you on acrylics, how to apply them, polygel, gel, all of that good stuff, and working with different type of clientele. So I enjoy her channel. And Jen, if you haven't followed any of these ladies on this platform that's in this chat, go over and support their channels as well. Very informative educators as well. Very good at the niche that they do. Nail art, nails, acrylics, polygel, gels, everything. I mean, there's some amazing women in this community. Okay, so we're going to leave that one alone because it's getting a little big and I'm not trying to make it like huge, but you get the gist. Alright, so this one was peanut butter mousse, right? Yeah, peanut butter mousse. So we're going to move along. Alright, we're going to move on to, and y'all, I'm using the not polished monomer, liquid monomer EMA, and it don't have a loud smell at all. I can't smell it whatsoever. And then I found out how you can sub to, no, don't you hurt my friend. Erica, leave my baby alone. Leave my baby alone. I found out how you can sub to someone in the live while you on the live or in a premiere. You hit on their face. I didn't know that. So yeah, we learn something every day, right? Especially somebody like me, who definitely not technology savvy. Okay, so I'm going to look and see. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to, yet again, do the same. I'm going to take these two tabs together. And I'm just going to pinch that top of that form here. And then I'm going to squeeze so I can get this form on the nail. So you see how the form comes when you put the form on to adjust it to the nail. You see how it's going down here. You want to rock it and put it up. And then you want to close your tabs at the top. You want to make sure that your form is lined up. And then you want to close your tabs underneath the bottom. So it really depends on what kind of forms you do have. In order to make sure your forms are nice and snug. But this is what makes your form snug to your hand, is underneath the bottom and when you rock it up, okay? And plus you want to be better than me, because I'm doing a pop-off method. I didn't look at the edges, but you always want to make sure you clean up the edges of your nail so you can have that perfect application when you create in the creating your free edge, meeting your free edge. I saw that piece sticking up and that's going to give me trouble. So I need to get that. Alright. So we are going to go with Pecan Crunch for the next color. Wait, how do you suck someone? You hit on their face, Lena. Like hit, instead of hitting on a name, hit on the face of that person, and it's gonna ask you to subscribe, or if you already subscribed, unsubscribe. But of course ain't nobody unsubscribing to nobody. But yeah, I just realized I didn't even know that. I found that out. Okay. Alright, so we are going to sculpt the middle finger, and hopefully it'll be even better than it was for the other two fingers. How about that? We're going to try to do better. Okay. And I put acetone, guys, in my monomer liquid so I could stop it from running so much. But I love working with not polished acrylics, especially for forming. And I like Mia's Secret. Mia's Secret is great when you want to sculpt nails as well, because it allows you time to work with the monomer. Work with the powder, the monomer. I don't know why I keep saying that. I mean powder, guys. Where I'm saying monomer, I mean powder. Where I'm saying powder, I probably meant monomer. Y'all know. If you've been in this game long enough, you already know what I'm talking about. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, I like working with acrylics that allows me time to work with them, because I don't do this all day every day, which I should practice more, right? I should practice doing this more, so I don't have to say that I don't work in acrylics. I just don't have any clientele that use acrylic. My clients, they are gel clients. They want hard gel this, hard gel that. One client I used to have used to be a dip girl, and then she got hooked to gel, and it was over. So, yeah. But me and my husband today was looking at a suite that one of his cousins' wife, she in the real estate, she was showing. And I don't know. I'm thinking about getting myself together so I can get in a suite. I don't know. I'm kind of fearful. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm kind of scared to take that leap. And I know that you probably thinking to yourself, you scared as much as you tell us to step out on faith, do this, and you're not following your own direction. And I know I should follow my own advice. It's just, I don't know. I guess I'm more afraid of, I think like everybody who starts something, you're afraid of failing. Then I want to be more knowledgeable in business before I actually go into a suite itself. Because, yeah, playing around with your money is not what the way it's at. I think what I need to do, and I'm getting ready to go and do that now, is file taxes on my business now. And once I get that done and behind me, I might feel a little bit more comfortable in stepping out and doing what I gotta do. It's just that stepping out and doing what I gotta do kind of thing, right? Get some more monomer. I'm running low, and I got 2 more hands to do. And that's an 8-ounce thing of monomer, guys. It says no yellowing, sculpting liquid, unrivaled adhesion. That's what it says. So. Okay, so let's start here. Let's go ahead and get it to the building, the structure, apex of the nail. And I had when we were in school, we had a trainer, a hand trainer, and it wasn't the little brown one that you buy, but it was like a little Manalo skin trainer, like the I have it. Actually, I'm giving away one in my 500 subscriber giveaway. You have to build the nail bed to the trainer, then you can do the work. So you learn how to structure a nail bed for your trainer, then you're able to um, you know, form enhancements on your trainer. So it kind of is a great practice hand to start out with, um, and to have, because it allows you so much room to learn and grow with that trainer. And that's what we had to learn, how to sculpt nails on that trainer, because once you build a nail bed, then you learn how to form the nail form onto the trainer. So yeah, so I thought about it. I was like, okay, this is my 500 subscriber. I want to give a hand. And of course, if you know me, you know I love my practice hands. So what a giveaway would not be a giveaway without a finger or a hand in the giveaway. So I bought a trainer, nail trainer with the stand, in order to give back to one of my lucky subscribers. Whoever win the giveaway, they'll get a practice hand. It's also going to be a lamp, like a little table lamp that you can connect to the table to help freeze your gels or whatever into place. And then it's going to also be a of course, I'll not the hand, but of course the lamp and the drill is both lightly used. They're not brand new out of the box, brand new, but lightly used. And it's going to be a e-file, electric file in that giveaway as well. Something else, I can't remember. So a dampened dish. I can't remember all the things that's gonna be in that giveaway, but it's got some acrylics and some gel, some cream gels and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice giveaway. Yes, I love my practice hands. So I'm trying to make sure, because I see here, if I can see that line, then if I can see it, that means it's thin, and I'm gonna have a problem with that. So I'm trying to work on my free edge. Okay. Alright. This one looks shorter than the other ones, but hey, it's okay. I can always file it. It's kind of chunkier, but it's okay. Alright. So that's a nice apex there for that nail. Okay, we're going to let that dry. So that was Pecan Crunch. Alright. So let's get to the next nail, which is the pointer finger. Some people call it their index. It's the same, pointer, index. It's the same finger. The pointing finger. It's the pointing finger. Okay, let's see here. Barbie. I thought your name was Barbie. I think I used to call you Barbara. And I seen that your name is spelled Barbie. And I was like, maybe it's Barbie. It's not Barbara at all. Okay. Alright, so I just want to make sure this is straight, because see how crooked my fingers are? My fingers are just crooked for no reason. Age is the reason. Age is the reason. Okay. Alright, so the next color we'll use is double fudge. Yep, double fudge. Okay. Alright, so double fudge. Alright, let's get some acrylic on the brush. It's so pretty outside today. And this weather don't know what it want to do. It don't know if it want to be cold. It don't know if it want to be warm. It don't know if it want to be hot. Ugh. And then I was looking at the news this morning, and California is covered. Some parts of California just covered in snow. And I'm like, California gets snow? I guess growing up, you always believed California just was sunny. Always sunny and nice, and the weather was warm and perfect. But they are covered in snow in certain, I think it's in the mountain parts of California, covered. Just full of it. Okay. And then they said, I guess the northeastern states are going to start seeing some of that bad weather. And I don't know if any of you guys are in the what they call northeastern. But if you are, be careful. Because it's getting ready to get real bad before it get better. We just going to get a lot of rain here in the south. We're getting a lot of the water. You got those self-apologists. Oh, you like them? You welcome. Hey, that's the thing. That's the name of the game. Share, like. Each one spend one. That ain't the saying, but that's my saying. Each one spend one. Each one teach one is the saying. Reach one, teach one. Reach one, teach one, but each one spend one is my saying. So if I helped you buy you something that you like and you wanted to have, then I am so happy you found some joy in that. Those polishes are very nice. It was because of Lena that I purchased them. So I told you, each one spend one. Somebody in here got you to buy them because somebody ain't got me to buy them. That was Be Nails by Lena C. Yes, yes, yes. Honey, if you still in here, you just tell the ladies thank you for spending up all my money I worked so hard for. Just go on and tell them thank you, because, yeah, y'all, it ain't my money I be spending, it'll be his money. Be my money sometimes. Just depends. I can see I need to fix something on this side. You see this part here? If I don't fix it, that's going to crack. So if I was wearing these permanently, that won't last. That nail will crack at the tip because there is no structure there. So that's why it's good when you're doing your nails to look at every direction of your nails, because you will find out when you structuring your nails or your client's nails what's going to cause their breaks. And I saw that, and I know that's going to cause a break, so I had to fix it. And this right here, I cannot do for the life of me. No matter how much I try, my hand is not going to stay in this position that long. Guys, preparing to have my 2 nieces and nephew here from tonight until Monday. I love them death, but them and my daughters together. Oh, I'm praying for you. Me and Seth know all about that. Hey, make sure they ain't sick. Because I had my great nieces. They left here and left the little germs behind. And had me down for a whole week. Take them little germs back with you, little girl. I love having them. I love spending time with them. But you can keep them germs. Messed up my money. Now the Aunt Gina. I was at Aunt Gina's house. And I tell them, what's your uncle name? I don't know. They don't know his name. They just call him Uncle. Hey, Uncle. Let's see here. Have to take a little bit, just a dab, in that line of demarcation. I don't like it. Now, I know I'm going to have to file more, but I'd rather file more than see that line. Okay. Alright, so let's get on the nail I don't like. And that's the thumb. So that was pretty good. That went by pretty fast. It take a while. It seemed like when you get to the last nail is when you actually kind of get in the rhythm. By that time, it's too late. You done spend all your time on these other nails. Right? Alright. So the last one we're going to use is chocolate espresso. And the only one out of this chocolate collection we did not use is coconut cream. Guys, I love this collection. I had to get it. Lena is the reason why I bought this collection. Lena, you got to be the reason why I'm always broke. That's not a good thing. 2022 was Biscuit and Erica. No, 2020 and 2021, I blame it on Biscuit. 2022, I blame it on Erica and Sandra. And Nats. In 2023, you about to be blamed for it, Lena. Somebody got to catch that blame. Nay. Y'all showing too much. I'm gonna have to stop watching. When y'all say something about a haul, I'm not watching. I'm gonna watch with one eye open and one eye shut. Yes, you told me about the nail company wholesale supply, and I do have them on my favorites. So when I go to make any more purchases, that's where I'm going, because they got some acrylic I want to try, and that's what's that brand that some people, I think it's a brand out of Texas. They can get it in their store, but it's not in my nail supply store. So I'm gonna definitely try. Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. What is the name of that? I want to try that acrylic. But anyway, yes, the nail company wholesale supply. You told me about that, Jen, and I'm definitely going to be shopping over there for the good. Yes. Chisel. That's right. You are absolutely correct. That's the brand. That's the brand I want to try. Yep, and they have it for $11. They have it, and I was like, "Oh, I got to try it." I even told my husband, "Honey, I want to try this brand of acrylics," and they have it for $11. So, yep, I'm definitely going to be getting that and checking out them before I go to the website for the brand. Oh, see y'all, that cold weather, I cannot. Amy, stay safe. Biscuit, you too. Up in Chicago. Yeah, that area up there. It's while I love, and I would love to travel and see some of my nail sisters. I don't know about that cold weather. I need to do it when it's warm. When y'all warm? It's like Alaska. I need to know your warm weather months. Yes, I saw your knot polish when you swatched it, Jen, and it has the same consistency as the if you bought it from the website. So that is great, because I hear a lot of other YouTubers who buy products from their nail supply store feeling like their products are the acrylics are cut into with something else maybe. But hey, I don't know. But I'm gonna definitely try that. Definitely going to be shopping over there for the bigger things instead of paying all that money that I used to pay. Oh, you need that too. That other $1,000 of nail stuff. Barbie, what? Me? Was you talking to me? There's a lot of people here you could have been talking to with that. So it might not have been just me. Y'all, I hate doing my thumb. The thumb is not my best friend. I don't like doing my thumb. So, but we doing it anyway because that's a part of a nail. And without the thumb don't always get the most love, as they say. But I hate doing my thumb. I feel like my thumb be the flattest nail of all my nails, because I just can't figure out my thumb. Yeah, you hear birds in my background. My window's open, so it's birds chirping. I can hear them. They chirping in the trees. Where you going?
Not a meeting. Can't see. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
just
Fix it.
wait. So.
I don't know if you fix it that way.
Will it go forward?
Yeah, you gotta push the whole base though.
Oh,
forward.
see.
Okay. No, can you see it now? Can you see me? Look over me. Can you see it?
I need to come this off.
Come where?
I need to go that way.
Okay.
This.
Hold on, y'all. My husband fits in the camera angle.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Get it proper.
All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah. Move this way.
Move what way?
Yeah, there you go.
Here?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, look. All right, guys, we back. My husband had to come in and fix the angle. I guess he came to let me know you out of shot. I guess how long I've been out of shot, I don't know. But let's see here. I just need to do this nail. Can y'all see me now? We messed up the thumb already. We'll try to fix it. It's hard to stay in shot trying to do your own nails, because I want to have my nails close to my face. That look crazy. I'm gonna fix it. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yes, we can see you now. Thank you. Yeah, it's very hard to stay in the camera. Oh, Bella, you going to the babysitters? You out to see the babysitter? Now let's see if I can fix this crap right here that I done made look crazy. Can't y'all see why I say I hate my thumb? My thumb is not my favorite nail to do. You can see now. Ugh. It's the worst. It's the worst nail for me to do. I don't. Only reason why I'm doing this with this color pigment, which if I was keeping these nails on, I probably would have just left it and start filling it in or building the nail with the clear, is because these are I'm gonna pop these right off. I just wanted to practice my sculpt the nail with you guys, show y'all how I apply my forms, and show y'all how I sculpt a nail. It's not perfect at all. At all, it's not perfect. But it still kind of give you a just on what you need and what you need to do. If your acrylic application is better than mine, then oh my goodness, what you been doing? Because I love a good sculpted nail. And I know, like my teacher used to say, most of us, because she used to say to us in class, she used to say, most of you are going to leave here and you're not going to pick up a nail form ever, because it's easier to use a tip than it is to use a form. But you will know how to do it, because when we had to do our practical, we couldn't use a tip. We had to use a form. We had to sculpt the nail. So you had to do, well, we had a tip, but that ain't what we applied acrylic on. You show them how you apply a tip. Free edge to free edge. Make sure the tip is correct. How you blend the tip to the, natural nail, to make sure the blend is good. But you don't work on the tip. When you do your acrylic application, you have to sculpt the nail. So yeah, that's why it was a must that she taught us. That's the only way we could get our license. So, you have to pass both practical and theory here at my state in order to acquire your nail technician license. So yeah, so she did say it, and a lot of them was like, yep, I'm not doing this, I'm not messing with forms, I don't like forms, I'd rather have a tip. But me, I was like, I'd rather know both, because I can offer. There's money in sculpting nails when you offer it in your business. Alright, so we're going to let those dry, and then we're going to take the form off, guys. I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to clean my brush. Usually I would just clean my brush with monomer, but I've been watching Portia Nailed It here on YouTube, and she did something last night to clean her brush, and or not last night, I was watching it, I think last night, but it was yesterday sometime, whenever she went live yesterday. She showed how she cleaned her brush, and I said, yeah, I'm going to try that. So I'm going to try it today and see how it does. Why is that leaking like that? This little monomer had a, not polish, had a little thing, a stopper in their monomer in traveling. I thought that was so neat. So they had it wrapped really, really nice, but then it has a little plunger, like a little stopper inside of their monomer, so it don't leak. And I thought, now that is very good, very nice. So she take the monomer, and then she take a drop of acetone into her monomer, and she said she wish it around into the monomer to clean out her brush. So I'm gonna try it. No, me personally, I don't think acetone is any good for a brush, especially a lot of it. It dries out the hairs of the brush. But I guess the monomer, with whatever is in the monomer, it might help it a little bit. So let's look at the brush itself. And let's see if I got all the acrylic out of the brush. If it was any in it. Let's see here. Because I was watching, that tells y'all what I be doing. I spend most of my time watching YouTube videos and watching all of y'all and watching everybody else. So I was watching Jasmine Parks last night, and she said that her, she was using that Savvy Land acrylic, and her Kiara Sky brush was ruined. Savvy Land's monomer. She said it ruined her brush. I don't know how, but she said it did. And now every time she worked with it, she have to clean it. I don't want to ruin this brush. I really like this brush. If y'all saw the application, it was way better after I started using this brush. So, make sure. This is what I do every time I use acrylic. I clean out my brushes really, really good, or real well. I'll clean out the brushes really well so we don't have that issue, right? And then I like to sit them. Let's clean this brush while I'm waiting for this to dry. I like to sit the brushes in that cup right there, upside down, so the monomer can drip down if it is any and not go into the ferrule of the brush, but go down. So let's look at this brush. I love this brush too. This is one of my favorite brushes. It's the Pana S. But it sometimes get a wild hair and want to go crazy. It's good for swatching. That's when my brushes start to go bad. I like to keep them from swatching if I'm not going to keep them for nothing else. So, yeah. So we'll put them in the cup like that, upside down. Let them drip. And I'll sit them over here while I keep all of my acrylic and monomer and stuff like that. Alright. Okay. So, I have this little coaster that I rigged and made it where I keep my little towels. Sorry guys, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. And that helps. We learned that in school as well. That helps to contain the monomer. So I don't have that whole soaked up monomer paper towel up under my arms, because where most nail techs grab allergies will be in the wrist, on the hand, in the elbow, all the way from here to the elbow. That's where you're going to gain your most allergy to your products, because your hands is resting on those soaked paper towels, right? So our teacher, when we first started in class, she would give us these blocks. They weren't coasters, but they was towels. They were towels she picked up from the hardware store, and she would clip it and tell us to keep our paper towels on that towel. And keep our monomer towels on that towel. And if she came around and saw that your monomer towel, say that 100 times, or say that twice fast. Your monomer towel was not on that towel, then you're going to stay after and clean all of the tools, all of the implements, wipe down all of the desks, and all of that. And I went to night school. So, of course, I was like, nah, that ain't happening. She tried to do any of that. She got to go. She got to work in the morning. So, yeah, nah. Wasn't going for that. Okay, so now I'm going to take these monomer towels. And usually I'll have a Ziploc bag or something. But first I got to get all this off. Wait, let's do this because I ain't going to be able to do it. Because I'm using my hand I need. Let's see if this is dry. We can take off. Here to click, 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 click. This one probably not ready yet. Okay, so when you're taking off your forms, you want to release your form here, and then you want to pinch here and then pull the form. You don't want to rip the form. You don't want to do any of that because you want to make sure that the nail is structured properly. And if it's not structured properly and you rip that form, you might take the nail with you. Okay, so I'm just gonna release the tabs here, and I'm just gonna pinch underneath the form until I loosen it from the acrylic. And see, this one don't want to loosen. Ooh. Okay, and it get like that. Okay, so now let's just take it. Okay, and you see they kind of ugly, but they have that C curve, and that's what the forms do. If you have them really nice and secure around the nail, you're gonna get that C curve on your nail. Okay, so these are already feeling a little iffy because you know I have that peel off on there. Okay, guys, if you have to leave, I understand. You don't have to stay with me. I appreciate you being here, and I will make sure I post this video up. I'm scared if I pull on this too much, this is gonna come off. So let's try this. Hold on, I'll be right back. Can't get my thing off. Oh wait, I have one right here in my face. Okay. So I'm just gonna take this, these monomer soap towels, and stick them inside this Ziploc bag along with the rest of this trash. Okay. Now, if you have a dust collector, filing the nails and stuff like that, you want to get it out. That's what you want to use to file, because I don't want to go grab my dust collector and try to grab the things I need in order to hook my dust collector up. I'm just going to stick my mask on. So I don't really feel like being bothered. We're going to get it. Okay? Alright. So, just going to file only one or two, and that's about it. I'm not going to file them all. I'm just going to file one or two just to show you the nail, what it looks like when it's structured properly and file. We're going to use my Tammy Taylor 100 grit file, or let's try this Nail House 8080. These are I keep up here. These are for just demonstration purposes. I don't use them on clients. Okay. All right. Let me grab my mask. Alright, looks good. This looks good on you. Oh, thank you, Biscuit. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to start. Now, in nail school, you learn to start. Wherever you start is where you need to start. Since this is the last nail I finished, I'm going to start here. Now, because of those tips there, you can take your straight edge clippers and clip, or you can file it, those pieces. right? So I'm going to just take my straight edge clippers and I'm just going to clip those pieces off. And then I'm going to get it in, I'm going to whip these into its right shape. Okay? Okay? Alright. I got these straight edge clippers from Shein. Alright. So I'm going to take this file here and I'm just going to pull my skin back. And that's what you want to do. And if this was a brand new file, before you... Barbie, what? Your dust collector died a cruel and unusual death. If this was a new file, you want to... If this was a new file, you wanted to make sure you prime the file by taking another file and doing the edges of the file just like so. Okay? Because anytime you're working with these coarse files, they're going to have a rough edge when you first purchase them. And you definitely don't want to go on fresh, soft tissue and start filing. You're going to tear your skin up and cut your hand wide open. If you ever did it, you know it hurts. Okay? So I'm just going to press the skin down here. And then I'm going to start filing underneath the nail. And I don't know what shape I'm going for, so I'm going to say that these are kind of like between a tapered square and coffin. So I'm going to go in the direction of whatever shape I'm going for here. And I'm just going to shape up the nails, okay? And you want to go from side to side when you're shaping up your nails. You want to get it underneath the free edge here, and you want to follow in the direction of the shape from free side wall to free edge, side wall to free edge, okay? When you're shaping, okay? And then I'm going to go under here, and I'm holding down on this nail so it's not doing too much moving. And I'm going to go underneath the nail. That way I can straighten it as much as I can. And then I'm going to take my hand, and I'm bracing my hand so my hand ain't wobbling like this. And I'm just going to clean up the free edge. Okay. So you can do your free edge this way. You can do your free edge this way. You can do your free edge whichever way you feel comfortable. But you want to do it enough where you getting it at least straight enough, right? Okay. So, if you look at the nail here, you see it got a nice C curve, right? The tip is not too thick. The tip is just right. It's like a credit card, thin kind of type tip. And you want your tips to be credit card thin. You don't want them to be too bulky. And then you want to just take your nail and brace it onto your hand or however you hold your nail and just straighten up your shape a little bit. We'll get to the cuticle part here in a little bit, but we're just going to buff the surface of the nail. And when I have my nail looking in this direction, facing me, I'm able to see down the barrel of my nail. So because I'm able to see down the barrel of my nail, I'm able to see the structure of the nail from sidewall to sidewall and see if that's the structure. My structure is good, my shape is good, and all of this good stuff. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. And I like the structure of this nail. I like what it looked like face down the barrel of the nail. So that nail is good for me, and I'm going to move on to the next nail. The only thing that I can see on this nail is that it's something here on my nail. It's like the shape is kind of wonky a little bit. I can't tell what's going on here. Hold on. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright. So I like the way that nail look, and I'll just move on to the next one. And you'll do the shaping and filing the same way on all of these nails. You'll shape and file them that same exact way. Let me show y'all. Let me do this right quick. So this drill, guys, I found this drill at this place called Ben Time here in South Carolina, and I got this drill for $6. Yeah, you heard me, $6. It's a place where they have discounted prices, and the most they charge is $6. So they have a place in the bin where you go. You have the bins that you go through. You have one big bag. You can get as much as you like. You have to fill up the bag. So I brought the drill home to see what was wrong with the drill. There is a little something wrong with the drill, so I'm going to keep it for myself because it's not something I would want to give to nobody. But all in all, the drill is perfect. So I got it on 10 RPMs, moving in a forward motion. And I'm just going to go around my cuticles here. And as y'all say, seal the cuticle. I don't say that. My teacher hated that. She never allowed us to say it. So I don't use that. I just say flush the cuticle to the natural nail, or clean up the cuticle area. But she hated that seal. She couldn't stand that. And I'm just using a small cone bit. It's a carbide cone bit, and it's just cute, right, and tiny for the cuticle area, especially for my pinky. Because my pinky nail is just so tiny all the time. Okay, and if you wanted to make this more out, you're going to take your drill in there, and you can thin that or make that C curve a little bit more wider, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and then you keep a cleanup brush with you so you can wipe your nail dust, so you can see what you're doing, and you just want that nail to look like it's coming right out of your matrix. So yeah, And that's all she wrote, folks. So y'all tell me if you want me to do another nail, or you think you got the gist of how to form a nail. But every nail you form, you definitely want to make sure you have your apex, your structure, the length you want. You want to make sure the nails are sturdy and very flexible. I mean, very sturdy, so they'll stay on, they'll last. You want to make sure all of that. You always can clean up the nail and all of that with shaping and filing. You don't have to worry about sorry guys. Oh, you don't have to worry about if the application is wonky like my application was, because you can always clean it up in shaping and filing. And then after you do all your shaping and filing, you tell your clients go wash their hands, give them a scrub brush, give them, you'll have your scrubs or your soaps, antibacterial soaps at the sink, and tell them to do a good wash and scrub on their natural nail, and then you ready for nail art. So I'm gonna, if you want to stay with me and watch me do this, that's fine. If you have to go back to work, or you want to go, because I seen that Portia is live, so if you are a follower of her and you want to check out what she's doing, then by all means go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting these nails right. So I just wanted to kind of show you all who have to leave the kind of gist of what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I'm gonna do a few more nails and then I'll get off here. So yeah, I love doing my own nails, but I'm starting to realize, because I just did 2 sets. I had a set on this hand and a set on my other hand, and last night I had to file them all down to the to the base layer, because I had actually put them on for them to stay. And why did I do that? Because I'm a content creator at the end of the day. And then I was like, oh man, I need to do something new, something on live, or I need to record me doing something, because this is the stuff that my subscribers asking for. So yeah, I just took them all off, and I said today we'll do sculpting, and then maybe next week we'll do a dip powder set. Yeah, show y'all how I do the things that I do. Everybody don't do things the same way, of course not, and we're not supposed to, because we are different people. We learn the same, but we're different. And you learn differently because it depends on how you learn the process, or how you see it, right? So yeah, okay, I'm gonna get done. So that one is kind of, I'm probably going to go underneath there and kind of thin out that C curve, because it's kind of wonky. But yeah, I'll do that. So here I'm just, and when I think the best filing for me is hand filing. So that's why y'all see me do it a lot. You see me do it, and I cut it out a lot in my videos. I can file with my hand file, but a lot of times I don't. My e-file, but a lot of times I just use my hand file, because I feel like my shape come out better with my hand file, opposed to if I use the electric file. Yeah. Oh, hey Reno, Seth just left. He had to go get Diamond from school. He'll be back. Oh, you have to go too? You at work. Yeah, I thought I would get on here, and then I thought I would be done in time, but I'm not. And I'm not rushing myself to be done. This is for my channel, so because it's for my channel, it's my content, I'm just gonna do it. Let's see how that one looking. It's kind of wonky with the C curve. It's really, really deep. It's almost like it turned in. But it's a pretty nail, nonetheless. The structure is really nice. The structure of the nail is nice. Now, most of the time, if I use the top coat and the cuticle oil, these will stay on till probably the mid of the day. Like, they'll start to want to pop off by the time I go to jump in the tub or the shower. Because soon as any kind of water hit them, they ready to pop off. So, we'll see how long these stay on. I want to see if I can bring this down. Free edge of this nail down. Because this one is a little bit longer, seem like, than the middle. But the middle finger always seems like it's the longest of all the fingers anyway. And I'll probably do this more and more often on my nails because I really like a sculpted look on my own nails. More so. I mean, I try to stay with doing the nails using the sculpting and the tips. I try to go between the two because you don't want to get out of practice. And you want to make sure that, you know, you give an equal learning opportunity to both. But I really, really like sculpted nails on myself more than I do anything else. So, yeah. These little 80/80 files from Nail House are really, really good. But I guess any 80/80 file would be great. I never thought to try a 80/80 grit file until I won that giveaway. I always did 100/100. That was the coarsest grit and file I had. Never thought about an 80/80 grit. So now, I guess when I look for files, that's what I'll be looking for shaping. Because that's what these are good for, shaping. 80/80 grit files are good for shaping, especially when it comes to acrylic. Because acrylic is such a hard medium. The way the way the acrylic form, It's such a hard medium that you definitely need something like this for shaping it and getting it into shape, or you know, filing it, cleaning up your shape and all of that stuff. So yeah, these are actually good files to use for stuff like this. Now I would not use the 8080 grit file on any kind of hard gels or soft gels or gels in general. It's just too hard of a grip for it. It'll just chip it away. It'll just chip it away. It'll eat it away. It'll be it. It'll be everything that you did, everything that you work hard to do. It'll be done. On myself. You have me convinced. I have a couple sets in the work that I'm recording now and on myself. I'm going to school now. Everyone don't laugh. Oh no, we're not gonna laugh. That's good you're going to school. That's great. How you liking school? How long I've had my license? Let's see. I went to school when I'm 46. I went to school when I was 43, I believe. So, yeah. School. I love, nail school. I'm just joking around. It will probably be a little messy if I do a sculpt to set it on myself. Text me because I'm driving. Oh, I'm like, Jen, what you talking about? Erica, what I do? My son gets out early today. I'll be driving. Yeah, I know. My husband on the way to get our daughter now. She finally went back to school after being out of school for a whole week. Yeah, children. Soon school will be out for the summer. So let's look at this one. So this one not that bad, but you remember when I could see the shear on this nail? That's what was going on. I didn't structure the tip that great. So if I was keeping these nails on, I would probably get some hard gel and build up the tip a little bit more so I don't lose it. Yeah. But that's what I would do to rectify it, or I will, you know, get the monomer back out and, you know, just kind of give that a little bit more structure there, because eventually that's gonna wear and you're gonna lose that tip. So those are the things I would do. Those are the way I would troubleshoot in order to fix it. If I had a client and I was doing a client, I didn't want to have to get everything back out because I done cleaned it all up, then I definitely would just try a hard gel or a poly gel that maybe in that same family or even clear, and build the structure of that tip more. So yeah, that's just me, and if that helps you, then great. But yeah, hard gel and builder gel and things like that can always fix, you know, any application, whether it be, you know, it's nothing wrong with mixing your application products because they all the same. Everything that we use is form of acrylic. Everything from the gel to the soft gels to everything, it has some type of an acrylic in it, the product. So yeah, that's why after what they say, for those of you that went to school with me, help me to remember, I think after 36 to 48 hours the nails are very hard, they harden. That's because that acrylic has had time to set, and that's with every medium. That's with the gels, the hard gels, the acrylics, all of that. That's why when you wear your nails a long time and they start to form and get even harder, you can hit things with it. If you built it right, you can hit the nails and all of that stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you got to get in practice, right, Jen? A lot of people don't pick it back up after they get out of school because it's just easier to work with tips. But I like sculpting nails. It's just something I wish I did more of, and now that I'm doing it, I'm gonna do more of it. Because I really do like it. But yeah, so everything has some acrylic in it. If you look at the back of the ingredients of an acrylic jar and then turn your hard gel over, and you'll find that some of those ingredients that's in there that help form that hardening of your product is in the same thing is in each product. I think it's like the that methacrylate, that's what it is. So like acrylic needs monomer to harden, and hard gel needs a light to cure it and harden it. It's funny how you learn all of these things in school, but come to find out that all around all of this stuff is made of the same ingredients, same process. It just do something different to give it either a powdery consistency or that gooey like consistency. But it's all form of acrylics. Try it again, Sandra. It ain't gonna be a fail again, because you know, the more you do application and different things on your channel, the better you get at it. I think a lot of times, like even for me with dual forms and polygel, it's in the mind. Your mind controls what you will try and what you feel that you can't do, because it's telling you that's not simple. I want something simple. But just give it a shot anyway and see how you come out. And just do one nail, or get the little practice fingers. I'm gonna do my little practice fingers. Get the little practice fingers like these and build the structure like that. Put the form on it and build the nail like that. And you'll find yourself thinking, this is not as hard as I thought it was. Because that's what I did. That's how I was able to learn how to use nail form. Is I used these little practice fingers to build the nail. And it just allowed me to just keep on. And then when I got comfortable with using the little fingers, then I started practicing on my own hand. And like y'all always tell me, while I love a good practice hand and practice fingers, it's nothing like practicing on your own hand to get it, to perfect it. So yes, you're not gonna, you can, like me, I don't know what shape I always do a shape either like this or this. I never get my shape right. That's something I gotta work on, is getting my shape to the actual shape I want, right? But that's not going to stop me from trying. And you can always cut the nails, cut the nails with these here, so you can get the shape you want, right? So if you know all your shape is not right, you can cut the shape so you can get a square tip. If square tip is what you want, then square, like this one is more tapered square, and these are more coffin or ballerina. So I can just cut the tip of these so I can get more of a square shape, right? And that way when I go to straighten up the nail itself, all my nails can kind of mimic or look the same, if that makes sense. So it's always, in sculpting, you can do whatever you need to do, but you don't want to just say, that intimidates me, I can't try it, I can't do it, I don't want to do it, because you'll find that you might like it. You'll find that that might be the one thing you like the most about your nails, you know, is how you form it or how you shape it, or, you know, doing the whole sculpted nail look, if that makes sense. So yeah, with sculpting, it's just like any other thing. Everything can be fixed and cleaned up in shaping and filing. It just takes some time, and we spend a lot of times on our nails itself, just doing our own nails. And like when I do my nails, it's like an 8-hour process. I can be in here for 8 hours now. When I show it to you on the video, it's like I didn't spend no time in here doing my nails. But it can be an 8-hour process because I'm trying to clean up the shape and everything. Hey, she living out loud. I'm ready to see your take on last night's episode. Child, I can't with them. Y'all, if y'all watch Married at First Sight, or follow any of the reality shows, check out She Living Out Loud. Right now she going over Married at First Sight, and I enjoy it, because to hear somebody breaking it down, just to have somebody to talk to you about things that you be thinking in your own head as you watching the show. Oh my God. And then have somebody you can interact with that's talking to you about the show, because sometimes these reality shows just make you want to just jump through the TV and be like, stop it. So if y'all into that, check out She Living Out Loud. Go over and show her some love and some support. Subscribe to her channel. It's amazing. I just enjoy it. I enjoy it. So I am so excited to see what you're going to come with this week on this last night's episode, ma'am. And then I start watching the Married at First Sight UK version. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This one is going to be even more. I think this one's going to be even better than this season of Married at First Sight, Nashville. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's the only kind of TV I watch. You're right. Last night was a snooze fest. They just so boring. I've never watched show that the people are not don't have no form of attraction to one another. They're not doing anything. It's almost like they playing for the cameras. They too scared to be their authentic selves, for worrying about what friends and family gonna think. I've never experienced that from this Love at First Sight, or not Love at First Sight. What is it called? Married at First Sight shows. So this season is kind of crazy and a little bit boring, of course. But even when it's boring, I still got to find out what's going to happen on decision day. Because I'm invested now. Yeah, last night was something. But you know, Aris and Jasmine, I really was hoping that they would work, but I don't think they're gonna work. He just too much for her. He just a little too much. I don't think Shaq and Kirsten gonna work out because she just too guarded. Whatever she dealing with, it go deeper than a marriage can handle. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna try to do this cuticle work and go up under. I think it's this nail I want to go under. Um, let's see here. So this drill, I got it for $6 at this place called Ben Tom. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they closed on Thursday and Friday for restock. And Saturday and Sunday, they run these specials and deals. And Saturday are $6 deals. Well, the first time we went was not, did we go this past Saturday? I can't remember if it was this. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was this past Saturday. It's the first time me and my husband and my daughter went to see what it was about. So when we got in there, they give you a bag. They got an IKEA bag. And I don't know how they got the IKEA big bin bags, but they do. So they got the IKEA bags, and they tell you to grab a bag, and you only can do one bag. And you can go through the bins and fill up the bins till you fill up your bag. Everything that you put in the bag is only $6. So my daughter was looking, and you gotta be 16 and older to be in there to shop. But my daughter was with me and my husband. She only 14, so of course we was like, you look, right? And so she found a bundle. She found a bundle of hair extensions that she can, braid extensions for her hair. So I told her, go ahead and put it in the bag. And so then I'm just looking, and at first I'm seeing all this household stuff and household goods and curtains and things like that, and they had like coffee machines and things of that nature and stuff like that. I didn't need none of that stuff. I had all, and plus my mind is not programmed that way at the moment. My mind is only programmed to see nail items. Oh, I'm frozen? Why am I Oh, I know why I'm frozen. I'm sorry, y'all. Ah. Am I still frozen? Let's see. Can y'all see me now? The screen was frozen because I didn't pay attention to my battery. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Can y'all see me now? Okay. Did y'all hear anything I was telling y'all about the bin time? Okay. I'm sorry. What happened was my phone was dying, and it was telling me that my battery was low. But until I looked at the screen and seen Sandra saying that the screen is frozen, I didn't realize it. When I looked up, I realized, oh my God, my battery low. I needed to charge, and I had the one I'm looking at to read the comments, that's fully charged. But I didn't have the charger on the phone that I'm recording on. Oh, okay. So, anyway, so I'm looking in the bins, and I seen something to say, Melody Susie. And y'all already know, I said, doot, 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 doot. My mind went right. I said, what is that? I know what Melody Susie sells. Now you speaking my language. And it was this drill. And I was like, wait, is that a drill? And it's called the S series something. Oh God, it's a woman name. I can't think. I'll try to link it. I have to go get the box out the closet. But anyway, yes, I was like, that's a drill. So you can't open the products. You have to just stick them in there and take them. So I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I told my husband, I said, I don't know if this drill gonna be any good for $6, but we're gonna take it and see. So when I got home, I was like, straight to the nail room I go, because I got to figure out if this drill work. And lo behold, it had a charger in there, it had the base, it had the motor, which is the hand piece, and it worked. $6. That was a steal. And my husband like, somebody must have sent it back because of something. It must have had a defect of some sort. And it did. Because if you turn this up, and I used it last night, I've been using it just to see what's going on with the drill. Why is it was there for $6. So when you turn the drill up, after you use it so long, you can hear a skip in the motor. So it's a skip in the motor somewhere. So I guess whoever returned it back to Amazon or whatever, because a lot of their products came from Amazon, they must have got it with that skip and they didn't want it, so they probably sent it back to get their money. And that's the only thing I found wrong with it. Other than that, it worked just fine. And the skip, you can't feel it, you can hear it. Like you can hear the skip in the drill. But it had to be running, you know, for a while. To hear it. But yeah, I thought $6. Can't beat that. I just burnt my hand. That's why you're supposed to clean your hands so you're not on your skin when you running the drill. This thing's so lumpy. This is the one that was forming wonky. But yeah, so I said, so on Mondays, I think on Mondays and Tuesdays is $2 and $3 for each bin. So they have like 10 bins that go down the floor, and each bin is filled with products. And so you got household goods, and you have you have everything. Sports equipment, electronics, you have clothes. And Jen, I live in SC. I live in South Carolina. Yeah, you have everything. And they have and you can follow them on Facebook, and they'll tell you what is coming in, you know, that week. What is the deal, the big ticket item that's coming that week. And you can, like, people at Christmas time was getting PS4s for a little to, what, $6, I told y'all, right? That's the highest. So I would say they might even got it at $3 or $4, because, you know, that's what they offer. So yeah, I was like, if I see another one, when I go back and if I find more nail products, or especially another nail drill, I am gonna get it, and I'm gonna probably give that one away. Because, yeah, these are big ticket items to find at such a great price. And where you gonna find a $6 Melody Susie drill at? Right. Y'all know how I am. I love my Melody Susie. Just gonna make my 4th Melody Susie e-file drill that I have. No. My 5th. Cause I forgot I have that little hand patina or whatever it's called. That one. But in what I've owned Melody Susie drills from the time I started in this nail game. I gave one of my Melody Susie drills to a nail sister. So, yeah. I love Melody Susie. Their drills is the only kind of drills that I'll use. Besides, I have my Cooper. Now, let me stop lying, because I have my Cooper drill. And I've been using that. That's my table drill. What other drill I have? Oh, and then that hand drill that I got from the PR. That drill, I like that drill too. But Melody Susie, out of the big companies, that's the drill that I gravitate to. Melody Susie. I don't have no other brand to pair it against, like Kiara Sky or McCart or any of them. These ugly. They pretty, but they ugly when you're trying to shape them because they were too big. Put too much acrylic. Now I got to work it to get them right. You heard that? Did y'all hear it? It just did it. The store is called Bintime. Bintime. You could check to see where they have the nearest Bintime at. Because this is something, it's like a liquidator store that came to South Carolina. So that was, you know, we saw it coming up. I just didn't know what it was. And you should have seen them people. They was hauling stuff out of there. They had humidifiers for $6. They had everything in there. Remember when I told y'all about me filling in that acrylic there? And it still have that chip? So, yeah, that's gonna break on me if I would kept these nails on. So, make sure you always looking at that structure of the nail, especially right in here. Because, yeah, that will break. I'll have to fill that in with some type of gel or something if I was keeping these nails on. Because, yeah, that will break on me. And this nail is the longest out of all of them. I know it's not going to cut with that one. Let's see if I can cut this nail. Let's see here. Ugh, I got a mess to clean up. My teacher used to get so mad at me because I don't do what I was taught to do, and that's cover the nail when you're cutting it so it don't fly everywhere. I used to have nails flying everywhere. To the Jenny, I didn't do it. Hey, Nikki. How are you, love? Yes, I love. They all you can clip on. You know, like they have that little clip. That's what I like about them. You can always take them if you need to. Like if you're on the road or going on vacation, and like in my state, you can't be a mobile nail tech in my state. So yeah, that's not possible for me to take it somewhere, you know, to take care of clients. But if you was a mobile nail tech and that's how you did things, then yeah, that'd be perfect. Find me a buffer. Okay, let's buff these nails out, guys. I got a mess to clean up. Let's buff these nails. So a lot of, not a lot of mistakes, but a lot of things to look out for the next time when I sculpt my nails. You definitely want to always make sure you paying attention to the structure of how you form the nail and all of that good stuff, because you definitely, if you're going to wear these a long period of time, or at least for the 2 weeks, you know, that you usually would wear nails till they start to grow out and you fill them in, you don't want something like this, because that's going to break. That's going to break on you. As soon as that nail grab a hold of something, that's going to break. So, yeah. Other than that, the structure on these nails are pretty good. You have an apex. I don't like it really chunky. It's kind of flat, but it's still strong nonetheless. And I like it that way. I don't like that chunkiness. So like this one, this is a good apex for most people, but I don't like it because I feel like it's just a hump. But yeah, but that's what you need. You want it. I want a good structure for your apex. Okay, so I'm going to quickly, I'm just going to, I don't feel like going to wash my hands, but I'm going to use alcohol to do the cleaning. I'm going to take that out. And this didn't come with one of the what they call it, blank bits, so I just used that brush bit to keep it from my drill bit, keep stuff from getting into the motor of the drill. So I'm probably gonna wipe this down after with my Lysol wipes. But right now we're just gonna move it out the way here. These are my own personal files, so I'm just gonna stick them back over here. And yeah, see, I love this nail. I keep this on display for my clients so they can see it. But I love how I was able to sculpt that nail with that with acrylic on those little practice fingers. So if you have those practice fingers, you'll be able to sculpt the nail just fine on those. And if y'all have those fingers and you want me to show you how I sculpt them on that, just leave it in the comment section once I post this video. Yeah, can you show us how you use those practice fingers, and I will make it a point to do whatever I can to show you guys that. I'm going to clean these implements. They my implements, but I like to clean my own implements too, even when I'm using them. Because it's just good practice. It really is. Just a form of habit. Y'all see my remote is full of dust. Everything is full of dust. So I got to clean this when I get off live. Everything is full of dust. That's why you should have a dust collector app. But what nail room ain't full of dust? Show me a nail room ain't full of dust, and I'm coming to stay with you. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Lene. Alright, so I'm just going to take my alcohol pump, and I'm just going to clean my nails good. Just like so. Take my little scrubby brush, and I got to clean this out, because I already know this thing ain't got nothing but dust on it. All I did was just put dust back on it. Okay. Just gonna take my scrub brush and scrub here. Scrub my nails. So we can look at the nails and see what I've done. Y'all see all that? Alright. Oh. Got a whole mess. Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna take these lint-free wipes and try to wipe away as much dust as I can on these nails so we can look at the nails itself. And these are the colors. This is the sculpted nails that we did. Y'all can see all of the gorgeous chocolates from the Not Polished collection. I'm good, Lene. How are you, love? I seen your scrubs are back up on your website. I'm gonna get over there. I'm just trying to get the funds right. I'll be over there. Yes, that chocolate is just gorgeous. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and top coat so y'all can see these chocolates in all its glory. And then I'm going to get off here and let you guys go so I can clean up this mess because the OCD is kicking in. And this would be a good time if you're doing any kind of nail art on your nails. It would be a good time to do it after you did all of the shaping, filing, buffing, cleaning surface of the nail, and then putting either a matte coat or your top coat on the nail, and then start your nail art. So, not as great as I wanted it to be, but the next time we'll do even better. The next time, I can see imperfections in the tips of the nail, and that's what I gotta make sure I straighten out or be ready for the next time to make sure I am getting the tip of the nail it is right perfection. That's why you should wash your hand. You can see the dust on the nails. Thank God I'm not wearing these. Okay, I'm gonna flip my hand upside down. Let's see if I need a cleanup brush. Let's see here. Seems like when you're doing your own nails, you forget all the things you need. It's not till you doing somebody else. Well, for me anyway, because that's what I do. I do other people's nails. I don't always do my own. I know everything I need for somebody else's nails, but don't never know what I need for my own. Seems like it always is that way, right? Okay, we're gonna stick this in the light for 60 seconds. Let's see how much charge I got on this light. Alright. Alright, y'all. Y'all been such great sports. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging in here with me. You could have been doing something else or been somewhere else, but you decided to hang with me, and I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. Was I able to teach you a little something that you didn't know? If I was, then that's great. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know if you guys want to see how I use these little fingers to sculpt the nail. Yes, Sandra, please try again. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. I really do. I believe you will do it, and you will do it well. Let's get some cuticle oil here. These hands ashy. One day I'm going to be mindful of the ash that I portray on camera. Alright, guys, so look how gorgeous these chocolates are. Just absolutely cute and yummy. Yummy, yummy in my dummy. I love them. Pretty. Alright, guys, so we will come back next week and we'll do dip application on tips. So if you are looking forward to seeing that, make sure you have your post notifications on so you'll be notified when I go live. And I will be uploading a Friday video tomorrow for you guys. And yes, until then, the deuces are flying in the air, guys. You already know what time it is. Poof. The Nail Genie. She's out. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.